At this point, it feels like this channel is just about Cardano, but it's not. But we're gonna talk about Cardano. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is NIHM and welcome to the channel. Cardano just broke new all-time highs and the price of each Cardano right now is $2.85. Crazy that I'm even saying it. The market cap of Cardano right now is at 91 billion and it's gonna go to 100 billion in no time. In this video, I'm gonna talk about Cardano, new all-time highs, where it might be going next, where it's going right now, and I'm just gonna talk about the whole crypto and the altcoin space in general, just to give you a general look on how it's going. Now, if you watched my last video right here, you can check it out if you want. I drew this and I said the target is $100 billion market cap for Cardano, which would put us at about $3 or $3.1 per coin. And here's what happened. So I gave two scenarios last time. I believe I drew this like that and I said we can see some resistance. However, some people might argue and draw it like this and it would show us that we broke out of the previous resistance right here. Then we try to go back, we got pulled down, and then we use this resistance as support, and then we climbed up further. And this is exactly what happened. But where can we go next? Is it gonna go beyond $3? Is it gonna get resisted on $3 and then come crashing down? Here's what I think. So taking a look at the overall market, where Bitcoin right now is at 49.9K, so roughly 50K, and it's been setting higher lows. It's no secret and it's pretty clear now that what we saw before, the crash we saw, was just a correction and not us entering into a bear market. Otherwise, we don't see these rallies. Let's say it was an actual bear market, we would see Bitcoin go down to 30K, then a relief rally up to 35, 40K, and then we come crashing down. But this is definitely not what we're seeing. We see that we went down, we consolidated, and then we started going up and up and up. And also, the cool thing about this is that altcoins are following and they're even outpacing Bitcoin, because guess what? We're still in an altcoin cycle, and what's leading this cycle is Cardano. Take a look at CoinMarketCap. It's actually the third biggest cryptocurrency again. It surpassed Binance Coin by a decent $15 billion in market cap. Also, in the last 24 hours, Cardano ranked number 3 on the which ones made the most crypto gains. And comparing this market cap, the 91 billion, to the 1.5 billion, to the 974,000, this is very impressive. This put on so much money, and this had so much money flowing into it. And some might argue that all of this is just hype on the news that's coming up in mid-September or so, the update. But I beg to differ. If everything falls through, I feel like this can be huge for Cardano, and it's going to be the road to $10. Now, if we also take a look at Cardano Bitcoin, last week or 2 days ago, I talked about a potential this being resistance or having it as support again, and I can draw this a bit lower, and you can see we use this as support and we're going up. Also comparing it to Ethereum, Cardano Ethereum, we broke past the resistance and we're just flying out of it. And next step is this area right here. And against Ethereum, we might be doing a 17% decent return. Now, what can you do? Should you buy? Should you not? Check this video to know if you actually should buy or not, because I broke down what I would do if I were you, if you were someone who was an investor or just a trader, or just watch the video and you'll see. I do see this being resisted at $3. If we go right through it, then next stop would probably be 3.5, then $4. Then right now we're just exploring uncharted territory because we've never been at this price before. So I can't tell you where it's going to stop, but I can only tell you that with this volume and everything going on, it's a great sign. But please don't FOMO, guys. Relax, do your research, and make sure you actually want to invest in it. In the meantime, what you can do is put your capital in other coins. If you think Cardano is too expensive right now, you can just say, okay, let me look at other coins. For example, Litecoin, still extremely undervalued. If you take a look at OMG Network, also extremely undervalued. We can also have Dogecoin, is somewhat undervalued. If you like Dogecoin and it's your cup of tea, then you can do it. Personally, it's not mine, but you can actually invest in Dogecoin. And guys, more of the story is there are no geniuses in a bull market. I can tell you and boast every day and all day, tell you guys, I told you Cardano is going to explode, and it exploded. But the truth is, I've been here long enough to know that when everything's going up, I can tell you right now that Shiba Inu is going to go up, and it's going to go up. But I'm no genius. It's obvious. It's right there. However, what I can tell you is that I can't predict where it's going to go. I can do estimates, such as the one we did about Cardano. I estimated that it might get resistance at $3 or $3.1 because that would be the mark of $100 billion in market cap. But it doesn't have to be the case. I'm not going to tell you that I'm never mistaken. However, lately what I've been doing has been really paying off, and it's just been dollar cost averaging into cheap projects, and whenever I feel like this project is at a decent price, I buy it, and it's been working pretty well. One last thing I want to mention is that on the daily chart for Cardano, we saw that we got supported right here and we kept going up. However, on the weekly, it still didn't go back to test it. So if sometime this week or by next week or in 3 weeks or so, you see Cardano doing something like this, where it's going back down to retest this and then going back up, so we go back and crash down to $2.3, but it's just us setting the previous resistance as a new support, because we're just making all-time highs, previous all-time highs, as new supports, which is great and very healthy for the market. But some people might argue that we already saw this on the daily, but I like looking at longer term timeframes, because if you compare this to what happened before, right here, so we went out all the way here to previous all-time highs, then we stayed here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 weeks before we went up to new all-time highs, and then we came crashing all the way down to these all-time highs. So it's not an option anymore for it to go down to $2.4. It's not gonna keep going up straight up all the way to the moon, although I would love for it to do it because I have some Cardano personally, but it's not realistic. So the point is, let's be realistic, always think rationally, don't FOMO, always take a few days to make your decisions, and that's it. Guys, I promise this channel is not just about Cardano, but right now, since it's, well, the third best performing crypto, then you bet I'm going to talk about it and give you some insight and what I think about it. And that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.